Welcome back, day 2 of the Find Your Happy Challenge. I hope that you guys enjoyed what we did yesterday and that you all were able to complete your gratitude lists. I really enjoyed getting to see what all of you came up with. So I hope you did the homework because you're going to need it today. So today I'm going to be talking about and teaching you how to turn your pleases into thank yous. Okay, we're going to be talking about getting what we want. Not just setting goals, but getting goals. This is a big, enormous pet peeve of mine. So I'm sorry if I get heated about it. I'm going to try and keep it together. But when people are just talking about all the things that they want, but they don't do anything to go and get it. Like, what do they think is going to happen? Nobody's out there trying to do stuff for you, okay? Everyone's trying to do their own thing. And I see people who are trying to up level in their businesses and they keep telling me, oh, I'm going to get more clients and I'm going to post that blog and I'm going to launch my brand. And then I see them the next month and they're still saying, I'm going to get new clients and I'm going to post that blog and launch my brand. But they haven't done anything to even try and get any of that done. So what do you think is going to happen? Or people who are stuck in unhappy situations, whether in their business or in their relationships, whatever, and all they're saying is, oh, I need to change, he needs to change, this needs to change, something needs to change. No, you need to change. You have to actively participate in this life in order to get what you want out of it. Success doesn't just fall in your lap, like there is no divine intervention and all of a sudden everything works out. No, you have to be the one doing the intervention. You need to actively intervene in your own situations in order for them to turn out the way you want. And trust that the divine, the universe, has your back and wants what's best for you and is conspiring in your favor. But if you're not doing anything, if you're not taking any action, making any moves, they have nothing to work with. They can't help you if you're not trying to help yourself. If you just stay in the same situation and don't do anything to change it or make it better, you don't take any active steps, you're either just going to stay where you are, which is unhappy, or your situation is going to get worse because you're not taking control of it. There is no getting better without taking action. So I'm going to be brief about what we need to do today for our challenge so that we can go out and do it. So the point that I'm trying to get across to you today is that you alone are in control of your happiness. You're in control of how things turn out for you. And through these steps that I'm going to share with you, I'm going to show you how to control that outcome and how simple it really is. And all it takes is a little thought and putting together a roadmap or a game plan of action for yourself. So I would take one of my items from my please column from yesterday. So one of the things I asked for was a vacation, right? Can I please have a vacation? I want a vacation. And then I'll come up with the very first immediate step I can take toward achieving that want. So I want to take a vacation. The first thing I can do is look at my calendar and see when I'll have time to take a vacation. Maybe I have to move some things around, whatever it is, but get an idea of what my schedule looks like. From there, I can look at my bank account and see how much money I have to use toward a trip. Maybe I have a lot of money to spend on a trip and I take a big lavish trip. Maybe I don't have so much money for a trip and I can do a staycation or get a Groupon or take a day trip somewhere, whatever it is, but get realistic and understand where I'm at financially. The next step I can take is thinking of places I want to even go. Give myself options. Where am I trying to go? I want to go to the Dominican Republic. I want to go to California. I want to take a trip to Iceland. Okay? Then my next little step on my roadmap toward my goal would be doing some research, looking up flights, hotels, seeing how much it would cost to go to each of these places. And then when I get that number, I can relate it back to the number I found from my bank account and how much I want to spend on a trip and see which one makes the most sense, right? And then my next little step would be booking flights and hotels at that destination for the dates that I found from my calendar. I already found the dates. I already figured them out. All I have to do is book flights, okay? And then I go on the trip, and that's it. Obviously, it doesn't always go so smoothly from point A to point B, and maybe your finances change, or there isn't any flights, or whatever it is. But what I'm trying to prove to you is that you get to control how to get to that outcome. You might not get there as quickly as you want. You might not get there as you imagined it maybe, but you get there, and you can control how you get there. You can map it out for yourself. So I have two options for you for your challenge today, depending on your comfort level with the process, because I know it's kind of intimidating maybe for some of you, and I know I might be a little too passionate about going and getting what you want. I know that it's not a super easy thing. I'm just trying to prove that it's possible. So for those of you who are like really into this and want to dive feet first and really tackle one of your wants and desires, I'm asking you and challenging you to take one of the things from the please side of your column and come up with that roadmap. Come up with the first step, and then the next step, and the next step. Draw out your plan of action for that goal until you get to a point where you're achieving it, okay? You don't have to go out and achieve it today, but come up with that plan of action so that you can start acting toward it, start making moves. Okay, so that you're not just stationary and in that space of talking about and wanting it. You can go and get it. And then for the others of you who might want to ease in a little more into the process, I'm going to ask you to take your list from yesterday, look at all the ones from the please column, and come up with the first step for each of those. Just the first step. That's all I'm asking. Okay, so say you wanted to take a vacation, look at your calendar. Okay, say you want to get more clients, start showing up in more groups. Say you want a new boyfriend, start joining a dating site. Okay, come up with the first step for each of those. And hopefully by doing this work, you'll realize for yourself that you can have an active role in the way life plays out for you. And that you can have whatever you want and you can get it for yourself. And more importantly, so that you know no one's going to do it for you, because they won't. That's not how life works. But you can do it for yourself. I'm going to leave you with this one final note before I let you go for the day, because it's something that I need reminding of a lot. And I imagine as you embark on this process of figuring out how to get what you want, that you're going to need to be reminded this as well. And that's that it won't all happen at once, but it will all happen. I can promise you that. I know this. And as soon as you start trusting that and knowing that it will all work out, the sooner you'll be able to take control of the outcome. You'll be able to be in control of your happiness and confident in achieving your goals. So that's it for day 2. As always, reach out in the groups. I encourage you to share your goals, and not just share your goals like tell me what you want. Share with us how you plan on getting what you want. That's what I'm asking of you. And more than that, if you want something and don't know what your next step should be, ask. Ask for help. That's what having a support system is for. If you don't ask for help, you won't get any help. Because sometimes, yeah, you might not have all the answers, but the answers are all out there. You just have to go out and find them. This group is a great space to do that. There's people from all walks of life, all different levels in business. So if you're stuck on, I want to get more clients, but I don't know how, what should my next step be? Ask us in the group, and one of us will be able to come up with an answer for you and guide you along your roadmap to achieving that goal. Okay? So that's day 2. I look forward to hearing what you all come up with today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3 of the challenge. So until then, bye.